It's homecoming in Starkville, Mississippi. And the 41,000-seat Scott Field is overflowing tonight with fans who have come to see their Bulldogs. 15th in the nation at 6-1. Face their biggest challenge so far, the undefeated Auburn Tigers.
And the man to watch is the quarterback, number 15, Don Smith. He is everything for this ball club, and he will be a marked man tonight by the Auburn defense that is #1 in the nation against scoring, giving up only 7.8 points a game. Peters and Robinson, the running back behind him. Ouch. Tracy Rockers, preseason All-ACC, came through for a big hit. And we've got a 3rd and 10. Mississippi State trying to dig in, and Berger to throw. Another blitz. Out to Agee in the flat. First down and more. Agee to the 14-yard line. The last time they blitzed and they won. This time they blitzed and they lost.
Oh, this is an excellent call by the offensive coordinator. They have the wide side of the field to the right. They're going to throw a screen back to the short side. They get 4 blockers out, and there's really only 1 man to stop this play. And when Tommy Agee gets the ball in the open field, you're not going to bring him down. It's excellent blocking all the way, but really that was the call. That's an instance where the offense worked because of an excellent call.
Delay, Fullwood. First down to the goal line, but no touchdown. Stopped a foot short. Fullwood exploded up the middle.
Well, this is where Fullwood is so effective. They go wide, then all of a sudden they'll trap right up the middle with him. And once he breaks that line of scrimmage, he is so fast. Agee with a nice block right there takes out the backer, and now he just splits it. That's it. This offense is spreading out the defense this year with the passes and the runs wide. And now they can run up the middle with that big offensive line.
They'll go with a full house backfield. Both fullbacks in there. Agee 30, Ware 26, or 36 rather. And they've got the touchdown with Reggie Ware. That's the 7th rushing touchdown of the season for Reggie Ware.
Got to start getting those passes.
Smith on the option. And they're just all over him. He gets to the 27-yard line, and he is buried. Shan Morris came up from the secondary. Andre Bruce, one of the outside linebackers. And wherever Smith goes, you're going to see white jerseys. Smith on the option. Here they come. And Andre Bruce buries him at the 43-yard line. The big guy, 228, 6'6", just drew a bead on Don Smith, and he never had a chance. They're going to have to run the fullbacks.
He's playing outside linebacker, like a defensive end. He's so fast, top of your screen. Just going to run him down from behind. Can't even see. There it is. He just sliced in, slanted in. Again, it's very difficult to run that option, the 3rd and short.
Take a look at what Auburn has done, especially defensively, to teams here in 1986. 6 points in the first quarter they've given up, 15 in the first half.
172 for themselves.
That's incredible. First and 10.
Pitch to his tailback, sweeping to the short side, trying to get outside. Broken tackle, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Down the sideline, 45, the 40. They're not going to get him. He's going all the way. Touchdown, Auburn! 88 yards for Brent Fullwood.
Press snap for the point after. He's got it. And Auburn with an 88-yard run officially leads by 2.
This is what makes Brent Fullwood so special. We said it earlier. He has the ability to keep his balance and break tackles. Just a simple pitch right. This play is stopped for about a 5-yard gain. He breaks 2 tackles, and then it's off to the races. He is so fast. But the key again, he broke 2 guys hit him at the same time, and he only had a couple yards from the sideline. He kept his balance, and he was gone. Let's watch Ben Tamburello right there, 55. He's going to cut him right there and get him the corner. Once he got the corner, it was up to him to break the tackles. You don't run very far when you don't have a good offensive line, and he certainly has one there at Auburn.
Fullwood averaged 9.4 yards a carry coming in. He was just warming up. gained 128 yards in a little over a quarter tonight.
Well, he almost broke one earlier. We said earlier that the defensive backs are going to have to make those tackles. If they miss, he's going to have some long runs. They had a short yardage play earlier. He almost broke for 60 yards. That one he got in the end zone.
Break out the Bo Who button. Option. They'll pitch it back this time, and Bush is buried in the backfield by Gary Kelly. Marcus Bush, 180-pound sophomore, never had a chance, and the outside option game has simply not worked so far. Parks averages 38.5 on the year. No rush. Got away beauty this time. Sperlin back to the 17. No fair catch. Got outside. Look out, he's got the wall. And they get him at the 45-yard line. They almost had him. He got away and broke it for 25.
Well, they set up a beautiful wall on this, and I agree with you, Mike. I think everybody expected him to fair catch his balls. Nice high punt. It wasn't that long. They were down on it. He just got outside right there, kept his balance. Now they have a beautiful picket fence. And the best thing about this play is there was no penalties. It's so nice to see a punt return that's clean with no penalties.
Auburn 3 out of 6 on third down conversions. It's 3rd and 10. What a great catch at the 19-yard line by Lawyer Tillman. Took it on his fingertips.
I talked to Pat Dye yesterday, and he believes that they can go deep. Kirby Jackson's the guy they want to beat, number 7. They got Tillman on him man-to-man. It's a perfect throw. They think that Jackson was lucky a few times earlier. Balls were dropped or there were penalties. That's great when you make a call. And this is the key to any deep pass. They blitz, and they pick it up. The backs do their job, the line does their job, and they throw deep.
Bolton, the man in motion. Jesse end around to Bolton. 10 to the 9-yard line. Jackson knocked him out of bounds. Now they're throwing the entire playbook at the Bulldogs.
Just another weapon in the arsenal. They'll pitch the ball back to the tailback. They've been hurting him all night, and they'll go back and hand it to Scott Bolton, who was running back when he came to Auburn at first. Not a bad guy to hand off to on a reverse, and they have it set up so well. Mississippi State with that 8-man front, they over-pursued. He breaks a tackle there. Easy first down. That's a problem when you have an East-West team like Mississippi State. They pursue so much. Overrunning, linebacker overruns a play, and it's back the other way. And that's what happens to defenses that have to play spread out against a team like Auburn. You get burnt backside.
Bolton's single touchdown of the year came on that same play against Vanderbilt earlier in the season. It is 2nd and 1. Fullwood back in. Look out.
Oh, my goodness.
Touchdown. Holy cow.
It's like slow motion. They're pulling him, and he just won't go down.
He may only be 209 pounds, but that was a Bo Jackson-like play. 3 guys had him at the 2-yard line, and they couldn't hold him out of the end zone. So Knapp will come on to try to make it 21-0, and the homecoming crowd has just been stunned here in Starkville. And Knapp rips it through, 34 in a row this year.
And there's the touchdown again. They'll just toss it back to Fullwood, and he does the rest. They do a nice job cutting off the corner. They give him some room, and then it's just his own ability. They'll pick the hole. Now, anybody else has got to go down here. They have 5 guys coming at him. Somehow it keeps his balance and splits him for the touchdown.
Unbelievable run.
Now, this is, you can pretend you're the linebacker here. What would you do against Fullwood? Mississippi State has not been able to stop him. Even when they hit him with 4 or 5 people, he finds that end zone. He is legitimate.
Brent Fullwood at Auburn has never averaged under 5.4 yards a carry. John Smith completing a good percentage of his passes, but not getting a lot of yards out of it. More in motion. Smith pressured now. And Andre Bruce gets the sack. 6'6", 228, his 3rd sack of the season. And 1st and 20. Smith deep over the middle. He's got a man out there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Chip Powell. Powell playing free safety, cut across and made the catch back to the 40, 35-yard line. Powell was just playing center field, and they were throwing for Jerry Myers, and there is a flag down after the play, a 34-yard return. Second and 4, showing blitz, and here they come after Berger. Good protection. Great catch by Lawyer Tillman at the 1. That is the 2nd big catch that Lawyer Tillman has made in this game. First and goal, 2 tight ends, full house backfield. And it's fullback Reggie Ware, another touchdown, Auburn.
That's the warehouse, because he's storing up touchdowns every game. They do it again with this big line in front of them. They're just going to hand the ball to the fullback. Reggie Ware has shown he can do it. I think this is 8 or 9 this year now, right over the top. There's no way to stop that play when you're mismatched physically.
3rd and 5. And Smith is buried, and it's Brian Smith coming from the outside linebacker spot and really dropped him, and they'll have to punt it away. Auburn's got everything, don't they?
Well, they had this play well diagnosed, well defensed. Actually, Don Smith did the right thing in pulling this down. He's going to get hit by another Smith, not his brother. But that was right. If he had thrown that, that would have been intercepted. It could have been another touchdown for Auburn.
Fullwood at tailback. He's the only man in the backfield. And they give it to Agee on the toss. Fullwood out there blocking for him, and Agee has a seam. 45, 47-yard line before they can bring him down. Now, that time they took Fullwood, who was the tailback, put him out on a wing, and ran the toss to Agee. They have shown a brilliantly diversified offense.
Well, I'm very impressed with their play calling and the design of the plays. They're trying to stop Fullwood outside, so they pitch it short, which is unusual to Agee. Really, he's a better running back than people realize. He's faster. He's a very good blocker. I think he's going to be an excellent pro.
2nd and 2. They'll give it to Agee. 1st down and more. Agee shakes another tackle. 30, 25, 23-yard line. Scott Bolton, the split end, threw him a great block downfield, and Agee is trying to catch up to Fullwood. And he's limping right now, though.
Well, it's frustrating. You know, he's had Bo Jackson and now Fullwood. He doesn't get the ball that often. When he does get it, he makes the most of it, though. Again, he's a 4-year starter, and he's a tough runner.
2nd and 5, Auburn. Gaines, the man in motion. The pitch to Fullwood. Got blockers in front. Spun off a tackle. Brent Fullwood, 1st down to the Mississippi State 6-yard line.
He took a big hit on that. He spun off it again, though. Well, they just keep coming at you, and Brent Fullwood is superb. There's no other adjective I can use. They're going to toss the ball to him, and it's all him again. They get the corner for him. The rest, he's going to take a big hit from Hudson. I mean, that's a big hit. He's a real good tackler, but he'll spin right off. That's what he does so effectively. He spins, he keeps going forward, he keeps his balance, and he doesn't lose much speed.
15 carries, 173 yards. Fullwood trying to get outside. Touchdown. Power inside, speed outside. This is a complete football team, and Rocky Felker, all he can do is shock his head right now.
Well, we said earlier, Brent Fullwood has great speed. Not only strong in breaking tackles. Here, he doesn't even have to break a tackle. Another nice block by the back, gives him the corner. There's just no way of catching him.
It's a 5-yard touchdown run that hurts his average.
That's right.
Smith throws, he's got his man, then the fumble.
He lost the 1st down on it.
And it doesn't matter because Auburn recovers. Everything has gone wrong for Mississippi State. They gamble on 4th down, throw the pass complete, and then Shan Morris knocks it away.
It's a nice call, just a little roll left. He'll throw this bullet again, right? Perfect pass. Ball's caught easily. Now it's just bad luck here. He's going to get stripped. Actually missed the tackle. He'd still be running, but he got the ball stripped. That ends another drive right there.
Not really. You know, Boston has a great pitching staff. They have a great team, and you know, anything can happen in a series like that.
Anything has happened in this one. Already an interception, and let's go back to Mike and Pat.
Thank you, Tim. Alvin Briggs, the nickelback, the junior, comes in to make the interception after Don Smith had picked up some yardage on one pass to Hadley.
Well, he made a smart pass on Hook on the play before, but now again he tries to force the ball deep. Just not going to do it against the zone. He's just sitting back waiting for that deep streak pattern. Nice catch on that interception, though.
Fumble, and Auburn's got it. Porter recovers. It goes from bad to worse for the Bulldogs of Mississippi State. And Auburn has rung up an impressive victory here in Starkville, Mississippi, taking Mississippi State 35-6 in a game that most of us thought was going to be a lot closer than this. But Auburn is just so strong in every area. Pat, they've got individual talent, they've got team talent, size, and speed. And, of course, with Pat Dye, they have excellent coaching.
Our final score, the Auburn Tigers, very impressive in a 35-6 victory against the Mississippi State Bulldogs. And right now, they're looking very tough for a possible national championship and SEC crown. I'm joined by Jeff Berger, the quarterback, along with Brent Fullwood. And Jeff, tonight you really had everything working, and I got the impression that everything in the offensive package was utilized.
Well, we came right out, and we knew that we had to control the ball game on our offense, you know, keep the ball away from Don Smith. And we just got on the roll there, and things went our way. And, you know, when things happen like that, then you can score some points like the way.
I know it's nice to have running backs like Fullwood and Agee get the job done for you. That opens it up for that play-action pass on first down. That was a very successful play for you over the middle of the field tonight.
Well, that's what we were doing. I mean, they were reacting to the run so much because Brent and the guys were doing such a good job running the football, and the offensive line was coming off so well. And then we could mix in our play-action passes, and they worked for us.
Tell me about the impression that Pat Sullivan has had on this offense, and Berger in particular.
Well, he's helped me 100%. He's been behind me. He's given me confidence. That's the most thing that really I needed from last year. He came right in, told me he believed in me, and he's helped me mechanically throwing the football. And, you know, I feel like a different player than I was last year.
All right, Jeff, thank you for stopping by. We appreciate it. Now, Brent Fullwood, at the end of the first half, you were in a bit of pain, and I know you had a viral infection earlier in the week. Did you get that IV at halftime, and if so, how did it affect you in the second half?
Well, it was just, I was sick earlier in the week, and then I had missed Tuesday practice, but I went back and finished on practicing the rest of the week. And then before halftime, I was getting real nauseated, and my stomach was bothering me a lot, and I went and told the coach. And Coach Dye told him to go ahead and take me on in and give me an IV, so I went on in and it settled my stomach, and I feel great.
Now, you had 154 yards with a nauseated stomach. You may be dangerous when healthy.
I don't know, the way the offensive line blocked excellent today. And I can't ask for no more. If they block like that, then I run. Everything else takes place.
Brent, you know, last year it was almost a lock. Bo Jackson had the Heisman. Now everyone says Vinny Testaverde deserves the Heisman because of the win against Oklahoma. People here were happy about Don Smith going into this game. They felt that he deserved some attention. How about Brent Fullwood? You're sitting right now at nearly 1,000 yards after 8 games. Do you think you should be a candidate?
Well, I don't go out and want to be a candidate for the Heisman. I go out to play and win for my team and do the best that I can.
Let me ask you also about this offense that's been installed and the Pat Sullivan impression, because it definitely is noticeable that this offense is far different from the one that Bo started a year ago.
Yeah, offense is like defense have to play us honest. Now, they just can't sit out and say they're going to stop our run. They have to stop our pass and also our run. And if the defense got to do all that there, they can't guess that. They have to play us honest.
Thank you, Brent, for stopping by.
All right, thank you.
Brent Fullwood was full of big plays tonight and leading Auburn to a 35-6 win. Mike?
16 carries, 179 yards for Brent Fullwood. It was a great night for him, a great night for the rest of the Auburn offense, and the Auburn defense as they win at 35-6.